Are you ready? It's time!
Sleeman Breweries, in association with the Western Ontario Super Hockey League, presents the Western Ontario Super Hockey League podcast. Here's the host of the program, Andrew Rogers.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Western Ontario Super Hockey League podcast. My name is Andrew Rogers, and I am the host of the podcast. It's great to be back with you guys once again. Thank you very much for tuning in. Episode number 23 of the Western Ontario Super Hockey League podcast. This is Wednesday, October the 13th. And guys, coming to you a day later, obviously due to the holiday. Hope that's all right. I hope everybody's recovering nicely from any turkey-based coma that they might have been in. Turkey's awesome that way, isn't it? It's just such a joy. The naps after are just heavenly. They're just better than any other nap you'll ever get. So that's for sure. It's great to be back with you guys once again. We had another unbelievable week in the Western Ontario Super Hockey League this past weekend. 3 games that took place over this past weekend. Phenomenal turnouts to all of them, guys. And you know what? That's the one thing I've noticed about this league so far. I've only been to games in Stratford, but from what I hear from other teams is that the attendance has been great. The overall reaction, the overall support, and the feel of this new league is going very smoothly off the hop, which is great. The talent on the ice is beyond what anyone could have expected or predicted. It's just been an absolute bombing success, like unbelievable success so far. Bombing wasn't the right word. I apologize for that. It's been great, guys. And we also really appreciate us as a league, the Western Ontario Super Hockey League. We really do appreciate the fact that everyone's been very understanding about the COVID rules and the vaccination policies. We appreciate everybody's adherence to the rules. And, again, it's just what it is, guys. And you just have to understand that that's the way it is. And, there's no sense of challenging it. There's no point. It's not going to get you anywhere. We can assure you. If you don't want to watch the game, don't come. Like if you want to come, but argue about the fact that you don't want to wear your mask, don't come. Don't give us the hassle. Please just leave that at home. If you want to come and adhere to the rules, by all means, you're more than welcome. It's as simple as that. Let's without further ado, guys, let's give you the weekend wrap. We have highlights from all 3 games. This past Friday, the Tillsonburg Thunder were in Strathroy to play the Strathroy Jets. In the Strathroy Jets' first game in the Western Ontario Super Hockey League. Unbelievable contest there from Strathroy. Our second game was the Laura Rocks and the Stratford Fighting Irish from the William Allman Memorial Arena in Stratford, Ontario. And the third and final game of the weekend saw the Strathroy Jets again on the ice for their second game of the weekend. They went to Alvinston this time and played their first road game in Alvinston against the Killer Bees. And here are the highlights from all 3 of those games, guys. Enjoy.
gonna hit him. Usually that's the result.
And here's O'Brien with number 16. He steals the puck. Shot! Deflected in front. They score! I thought they were going to blow that dead because they had done on it. Official scoring play is Ray Robbins, number 9, from 16. Sean O'Brien, and number 24, Clayton Lewis, and that's across the column. Martin will send it in. Into the far corner. Robbins after it, but it's going to come out. And watch out now, Laura's got a pair. Here they come, shot scores! And it's Black again. Number 14. Stratford net. That's got to be careful. It's turned away, shot scores! A breakdown into Stratford end ends up in the back of the net. Face off to Stratford, wins it, and it's controlled. Tanner Fiera shot. That was in weakly undone. He made the save easily. It's going to come back to Fiera. Down low. Broomhead. Shot scores! What a nice move in tight by Hayden Broomhead. And he makes no mistake. And that's a power play goal for the Irish. They now trail by 1. Here they come the other way again. Center pass. They so want to stop by Vermont. Utley threw it across. And number 22, Zach Cameron, looking for a goal. His second was denied by Vermont. What a stop. There's the shot they score. A deflection in front. And number 93, Maverick Petrie now has him behind the net. They battle for it to try and get it towards the middle, but they cannot. Here's the shot. That goes wide. Casey's going to have to keep it into the line and does. Here's the shot. That's stopped in front. Backhander, it's picked off by Colin Martin. 1:12 to go. To the front. They can't get a shot away. It's on the back of the net. And it'll be whistled down there.
Okay, guys, yeah, let's take you through some of the recaps here. We'll start again with Friday night's action. The Strathroy Jets, let's say, their first Western Ontario Super Hockey League contest, and they were victorious 6-4 over the Tillsonburg Thunder. Like I say, the Thunder dropping down to 1-1. Strathroy 1-0. Really nice game from Dane Johnston of the Strathroy Jets. He came out with 2 goals in the contest as well as an assist. He was all over the ice for the Strathroy Jets in the victory. Getting the win for the Strathroy Jets in the net was Josh Diamond, and taking the loss on the Tillsonburg Thunder side was Andre Waugh. Another bright spot, obviously, for Tillsonburg as he continues to put up points at an unbelievable rate so far. Through 2 games, he's got 6 points, and that's Jake Brown. He leads all scorers with 6 points in the Western Ontario Super Hockey League. But yes, the Strathroy Jets coming out victorious in game number 1 of the weekend, 6-4 the final over Tillsonburg. In our second game, As you guys saw there, we had the Strathroy Jets, or excuse me, the Stratford Fighting Irish. They were hosting the Elora Rocks, and it was the Elora Rocks coming up on top 4-2, doubling up the Irish. An unbelievable hockey game. I was there. I was able to call the game. I had an unbelievable time doing that. The Elora Rocks and the Stratford Fighting Irish. These two teams play again 5 times, and if the first one's any indication, boy, the other 5 should be unbelievable. It was hard checking, it was high intensity, and it'll serve up a beauty for the next one, and that's a rematch this Friday. We'll talk about that in a moment. But yes, as we look at the score sheet here, Ray Robbins scoring for Stratford to give them a lead in this hockey game, but that quickly evaporated. Much in part to Jacob Black, who scored 2, his second coming shorthanded. Zach Cameron was also all over the ice. He had 2 points, a goal, and an assist. It was Hayden Broomhead that put them to within 1 at 3-2. And that was on the power play. But it was Alex Utley who was able to get his 4th of the season in the to seal it for Elora, making it 4-2 at that point in the hockey game, and that's how it would end. Colin Dunn, the veteran of the Elora Rocks, getting the win. And Logan Vermont, who is outstanding actually in this hockey game, despite the loss. He was really good for the Irish, but he takes the loss. He drops to 0-1. Our third game, as we see here, was a 3-1 victory for the Strathroy Jets over the Alvinston Killer Bees, dropping the Killer Bees to 0-2, while the Strathroy Jets improved to 2-0. A couple wins over the weekend. That's big for them. Obviously, starting out of the gate, you want to start as hot as possible, and they did just that. This time we had again, it was Dane Johnson with a couple of assists, and he notches 5 points over the weekend, and he's right up there amongst the league leaders in scoring. But yes, Josh Diamond again improving to 2-0 with another start and another win for the Strathroy Jets, while Nolan Hacker takes the loss. He drops to 0-2 for the Alvinston Killer Bees, having started both their hockey games so far this season. But yes, an unbelievable slate of games, guys. It really was. It's great turnouts, great hockey, and it's what you like to see early on in the Western Ontario Super Hockey League. As mentioned, Andrew Rogers here, the host of the Western Ontario Super Hockey League podcast. This is episode number 23. Just to give you guys a quick update on our suspensions. So we had a couple of suspensions that were served. Alex Cunningham and Sean Pickering. So Alex Cunningham of the Killer Bees suspended 1 game. He has served that, and he is eligible to return this weekend in the for the Alvinston Killer Bees. Meanwhile, Kane Hopkins has 2 more games to go, as he has already served 1 of his 3 game suspension. On the Elora Rock side is Sean Pickering. He has served his 1 game suspension. He is eligible to return this upcoming Friday against the Stratford Fighting Irish in Elora for their home opener. Unfortunately, Mason Stinkeldam will not be able to suit up for that. He has 2 games remaining on his 3 game suspension. He is ineligible to return until after October the 23rd. Let's take a look at our standings update. We have the Elora Rocks up at the top there, 2-0. They are tied with the Strathroy Jets, who are also 2-0. Dropping down to third place at 1-1, a win and a loss, is the Tillsonburg Thunder. And still looking to get their first in the win columns are the Stratford Fighting Irish and the Alvinston Killer Bees. We switch over now to our leading scorers. And again, as mentioned earlier, it's Jake Brown leading all scorers. He has 3 goals and 3 assists for 6 points for the Tillsonburg Thunder. Meanwhile, in second place, there's a tie for second. 3 players at 5 points apiece. Leading the Western Ontario Super Hockey League in goals is Jacob Black with 4. He also is amongst that group of 3 with 5 points, along with Alex Utley, his teammate, and Dane Johnson of the Strathroy Jets. Brendan Merritt notched another point over the weekend. He is now up to 4. He is tied alongside Sean O'Brien of the Stratford Fighting Irish and Todd Ratchford of the Tillsonburg Thunder. Matt Weston, Sean Pickering, Zach Cameron rounding out the top 10 in leading scorers. And then, so it was, like I say, a great weekend of hockey all around. We had a great turnout all around. And, it's great to see at this point in the season. I know it's still early on. One other thing I do want to mention, actually, so I want to talk about this real quick. We had a Thanksgiving themed game in Stratford for the Stratford Fighting Irish and the Elora Rocks. Not only was Shelter Links there, and that was unbelievable for them to come out and be guests at the Irish's hockey game. But the Irish also did a really nice job with the Chuck a Puck contest, with having different foods out there, Thanksgiving themed foods. There was full-blown turkeys all over, scattered all over the ice, with people chucking pucks at them. That was pretty entertaining to see. And then the big one, guys, though, was the donation boxes at the front. They had donations. They were accepting donations for clothing for fall and winter. They were accepting non-perishable food items. It was really an unbelievable success, I feel, that they had, and I'm sure they'll echo that statement. It was a great hockey game on the ice, and a great a day all around for the Stratford Fighting Irish, the Elora Rocks, and the Western Ontario Super Hockey. They really benefited from that, so that was really, really appreciated, and I wanted to make sure to express my gratitude for that. You know what, these podcast guys, until we get some guests rolling in, I do want to apologize. I've been a little bit busy of late. Things have been a little bit hectic, but eventually we will get going to the point where we do have guests on these podcasts to talk about their games and to talk about games upcoming. But right now it's more just to get you recapped on the weekend that was and get you teed up for the weekend upcoming, which is what we're going to do now. So 4 games on the schedule this upcoming weekend, Friday and Saturday, 2 apiece on each day. We'll take a look at the first day we have on Friday. It's the Alvinston Killer Bees and the Strathroy Jets. Team Alvinston at 0-2 and the Strathroy Jets at 2-0. This is obviously a rematch from this past Sunday, with the Killer Bees dropping that one to 3-1 to the Strathroy Jets. Really nice jerseys by the Jets, by the way. It was really nice to see. It looked like a vintage Flyers team out there. That was really cool. Alvinston in Strathroy at 7:30 on Friday. Also on Friday, there's 2 games that night. The second one goes from Elora, their home opener at 8:30, and against the visiting Stratford Fighting Irish in a rematch of this past Saturday's contest, won by Elora 4-2. And then we go on to Saturday. The Strathroy Jets and the Stratford Fighting Irish meet for the first time. This time in this contest going in Stratford. That starts at 4:30. The second game of the Saturday schedule and the final game of the weekend is taking place in Alvinston between the Killer Bees and the Tillsonburg Thunder. Tillsonburg Thunder 1-1. The Alvinston Killer Bees, as mentioned, 0-2, but they could be 0-3 by then. Hopefully they can notch their first win in their rematch against the Strathroy Jets. We'll wait to find that out. Guys, also, so a couple things. Obviously, if you guys want to check out our social medias, here they are here. We are on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We also have a website, WOSHL.com, and you can find anything that you need there. You can find stats, highlights, video, where to find the team social medias, and where to keep up with all the latest news and information. The other cool thing that I should mention, guys, is really, really cool. We have partnered up with Sporfy, and they are taking on our streaming, live streaming for the Western Ontario Super Hockey League. We're extremely grateful to have them a part of our organization. They're an unbelievable app, and they really do wonderful work. And we've been really fortunate in this league to live stream these games for you to watch from the comfort of your own home. And we hope that you've enjoyed them. I do obviously want to apologize for the one bug that we had in the Elora Stratford game, and that was that it was very echoey, and I'm still working on trying to fix that. And hopefully this upcoming Friday, if we do happen to stream the game from Elora, that problem will be fixed. So make sure to check it out. Sporfy is the app, and all the links will be provided for the games about a half hour to 45 minutes before puck drop, so that you guys have plenty of time to get situated and get the app up and going and get the stream up and working properly. But yes, we really do appreciate them and all their work alongside us and partnering up with us for the live streaming. It's been absolutely unbelievable, and it's been really cool experience so far through the first 2 weeks. And we only expect it to continue in week number 3. I think that's all I got, you guys. Next time you'll see me or you hear from me will be this upcoming Friday, Elora Rocks and the Stratford Fighting Irish from Elora. Otherwise, guys, like I say, you know where to find us, you know what to do, and make sure to check us out. And obviously we continue to appreciate all of your support and kind words about our league. And we hope that we have that throughout the course of the season. Andrew Rogers, the host of the Western Ontario Super Hockey League podcast, episode number 23. That is all for now. We will see you next time. Take care and be safe.